Let's talk about two reasons why Malcolm X is still relevant today. The first thing is Malcolm X's internationalism. Now, he wasn't the first person to emphasize the international struggle within the Black liberation movement, but he absolutely was one of the loudest voices during the civil rights movement, when a lot of people were only looking at the domestic aspects of white supremacy. And even today, we see a lot of this, for instance, when liberals rightfully criticize Donald Trump for his domestic policies, but then remain largely silent when it comes to the genocide of Palestinians in Gaza. Now, Malcolm X's point was that the imperialist violence done in Africa and in the global south more generally would be done to black people within the United States. As he said, quote, "You can't understand what's going on in Mississippi if you don't understand what is going on in the Congo." And this is true today. Think about how, for instance, American police departments go to Israel, where they learn how tactics used against Palestinians can be used against black people in America. Or look at how, for instance, the Congo now has slavery, where people work through mines, and we see that same type of slavery, for instance, in American prisons, where people work without getting paid or get only a couple pennies. Now, the second thing that's really important about Malcolm X is self-defense. As Malcolm X said, quote, "Concerning nonviolence, it is criminal to teach a man not to defend himself when he is the constant victim of brutal attacks." And this was in contrast to the pacifism that was very often preached amongst certain civil rights leaders. Now, Malcolm X didn't think that violence was just inherently a good thing. He said, quote, "We're nonviolent with people who are nonviolent with us, but we are not nonviolent with anyone who is violent with us." And this, to me, is the most reasonable thing in the world. I think everyone understands this. Ask anyone what they would do to protect themselves if attacked, or if their friends and family were attacked, and you'll hear even the most lovely people talk about the need to do anything necessary, even the worst brutality, to make sure that they and those that they love are safe. And yet, look at the news, and what's absolutely wild about this is that when it comes to, for instance, black people or even non-white people generally, like Palestinians, they are called terrorists for engaging in this sort of self-defense. It's as if, according to this white supremacist society we live in, the only thing that a black person can do to fight injustice is to become a corpse or a victim. But Malcolm X did not accept this, and neither should you. As he said, quote, "I don't even call it violence when it's self-defense, I call it intelligence." Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and share, I really appreciate it, and I would love to hear what you think as well. Cheers.